Okay guys, I am going to be making a cake today. And this is for a friend of mine for her birthday. I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby for $1. It was normally $4. I wished I would have got more. So I'm going to get out my spackle. And I use the Fast and Final, and it is the Lightweight by DAP. So I'm going to get this into my container with the paint that I want to use, and I'll be back. Okay, for the cake, I think I'm going to do a cream for the frosting, and then kind of a caramel, a light caramel for the actual piping, and then put some strawberries on it. So I want her to be able to keep this up in her home, and a neutral color is better than a color, unless you know that they really like a particular color throughout, through the year. So I think that should do it. You want to try to get all that you have to get so the color is consistent. So let's see how we do here. Okay. And the paint's going to make it thinner, so you got to keep that in mind. I mean, not real thin, but okay. So this will turn it just kind of a creamy buttermilk color, kind of an off-white, because unfortunately this particular lightweight spackle has a grayish tint. I wish it was just white, but it's kind of grayish. And you mix this up just like you would any other kind of frosting, that has the consistency of a frosting actually. See the difference now? Now this is just a cream, which will look really pretty with strawberries on top. Makes for a really classy in it. Now what you could do, like I've said before, you could just frost the lid separate and frost here and then put the lid on as it starts to dry, so you can take it off if you did want to put something in here, but I'm just going to make it a cake, so I'm going to frost where you don't see this ledge. I want to get out my cake, little cake Lazy Susan that I use when I'm decorating. Do I think that is, maybe I should put a little bit more. And this is just Anita's All-Purpose, and this one is the Antique White. Buttermilk looks the same, they all have different names. I just want a little bit more of the cream in there. And this will cover up perfectly. I just put it on top here to bring it down. It's easier just to bring it down to cover the ledge of the lid. And then I'll put more on top as we go. But I think this is going to be pretty with the caramel colored piping. Really classy. Farmhouse. Could be shabby chic. This one could go either way. Only hard part is when you have already frosted the other side and you're trying to hold on. So it's okay if my fingerprint, takes off a little bit, because I'll just go back and smooth it out when I'm all done with the whole thing. It pays to get the right spackle. I have used Dollar Trees. I don't like it as much. First of all, you hardly get any. When you're frosting these, you use quite a bit, and yeah, personally, I like the featherweight spackle you get in the home improvement stores better, and I've done quite a few of these now. Okay, so the primary frosting is done, just like you would a cake. So now I'm just going to go back, and then when this dries, we'll be back and we'll decorate it. Okay, what I did off camera is I got some wax paper and put the cake onto that so I can just lift this off when it's dried and it won't get on my little cake turntable. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take what's left over of this cream frosting and put a little bit of caramel, and then that's what I'm going to use to pipe it. So I'll be back. Well, actually, you know what? I'll show you. Let's see how this works. Let's hope for the best on the color, because I hate wasting the spackle, because it is not cheap. I will say that. Oh, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be very pretty with this. So I'm going to go ahead and make enough of this. Look at that. I don't want to put it right by, but against it is just a hint different, but it is going to be perfect. For her. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have the tip on, which is an open star. This is my favorite tip. And I have my pastry bag folded down so I can put the faux frosting in. The color is so pretty. And I'm just going to put it to the side the best I can. And I have some other things, if I have any left, that I could frost with this, because I will not let it just go, to waste. It's a little bit soft because of the amount of acrylic paint that I put in it, but here it says you can, the maximum line to put the frosting. I'm going to squeeze it down and twist it so it doesn't come back up at me. Okay. And there's just such a slight difference, but it is beautiful. I love this tip. It's so lacy and pretty and Victorian and country and anything you want it to be. Okay, now I'm going to do the bottom. Oh, how pretty is that? She is going to love this. I have enough for the top. Okay. And to top it off, and there is her birthday cake that she will be receiving in the mail. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you'll try it. It's very inexpensive and it is a beautiful gift to give someone. Thanks for watching, and remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.